I'm here to talk about you today about technology growing in the medical field. But why is this so important, technological expansion? Because it is what has fueled our populations and allowed us to grow as an economy for centuries. Technology has fueled all of us. It is part of us. It's increased because of globalization, wars, and especially the increase of diseases. And that's what caused medicine to go hand in hand with technology. Which led me to the claim that technology has been one of the leading factors in advancing medicine throughout history. It has given better quality of life and better conditions to people around the world and has been perfect with the different historical timelines. But one of the best examples of this is in India. In India, in around the 1700s, tons of immigrants came. While there was a lot of people, they brought ideas of education. They helped make different schools and different hospitals for medicine. They really helped become the forefront of technology with the medical field. One of the best examples is Upendra Nath Bahamaki. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm so sorry. He was able to understand on a molecular level the cause and make treatments for the black fever. Technology was really able to help him do that because he could look so deeply in. And without education and technology, this would not have been possible when it was. Viruses and technology is one of the most common, but there's always been a progression of it. Smallpox was one of the first to ever have a virus with a vaccine. It was so early, and around the 1600s, someone realized how to cure smallpox by putting a little bit of a smallpox sore on an infected patient. With these ideas, we were able to understand how malaria was spread and how we can prevent it with the different forms of technology. Even most currently, COVID-19 has been one of the leading founders of using technology to help prevent diseases from spreading. But this kind of wouldn't be possible without us realizing sanitation practices are important. You understand that hospitals have some of the strictest rules and have tons of technology in place to make sure everything is clean and sterilized, but wouldn't be possible without these two people. Florence Nightingale revolutionized hospitals and nurses during the war efforts in the 1800s. It was able to discover how different diseases spread. And Ignaz Semmelweis, hopefully I also said that right, was able to discover that hand washing would lower mortality rates for infants and pregnant women in hospitals. I don't know why no one discovered this sooner and why no one believed him for years, but thanks, Ignaz. They were able to revolutionize the technology that we see today all the time in hospitals. Without them, mortality rates would be much higher. While you may go into the doctor's office for saying your broken pinky, you would come out with a different disease. They were able to see those diseases should not be affecting you, and were able to really change how everything is done in hospitals. Biotechnology is one of the newest practices of the technology, and probably what you see a lot. Regarding robotic intelligence, we are able to use biological principles to understand how to bridge the gap between robots and people. Robots are now being used for surgery because they are much smarter than us humans. They are much more precise. We have human error. They're not humans, no human error. And creating vaccines, they are really able to do that completely well. And that's what we're striving for, is being able to use technology for the betterment of medicine. But one of the biggest arguments with technology and medicine is the infamous COVID-19 arguments, that there wasn't enough research being done on them, and it's concerns over the quick release of the spread. Protests were even done about the dangers that it would cause. Do you know how incorrect this is? there was a couple decades of research of COVID-19. They knew about the COVID variant, and they knew what was happening. So they had so much research about the side effects and the benefits of the vaccine. That's why it was released so quickly, because we knew so much about it. Research with technology in the medical field has been able to quicken how quickly we could get medicine produced to us. And vaccines were able to be distributed to many areas across the world and help lower the pandemic spreading. But as we go into the future, the population is continuing to grow. You can even see in this graph major scientific and medical advancement right at the top of population. And we need this technology to continue growing forward. If we don't, medicine will not be able to keep up with us. There's so many diseases out there, but technology has been able to really handle all of that. And as we work as a population going, we can really knock it out together with technology in the medical field. So thank you so much. I hope you learned lots. And really think about, how does technology and medicine, how has it affected you? What have you done with medicine and technology that you don't even think about?